Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, God's Anointed Child. I'm Latoya. Today, I just want to speak about marine spirit, and that there's a kingdom down there and it's real. And me per se have never seen a physical one, like even though we go to a river, because like I'm Jamaican, so there's river that people say mermaid is there, but I have friends and family member that had encounter with them, whether in the sea or in the river. But it was just, for me, it's just stories. But what I had a lot is dreams and visions about them. So on this particular I've never said anything to like my this family member. They just come and confess like, oh, I brought someone to the river. It's like a river in Jamaica called Blue Hole in the community where I live. Like this river have no bottom. It's like a bottomless. But we used to climb tree and jump in this water. It was just fun. But she said to me, oh, I brought this guy to the river and we want to like make a path with the mermaid. They want something, so they need to bring something. So I don't know if they went to a witch doctor or grandmaster strongman. I don't know, Obia man, that's what they call them in Jamaica. So she's confessing that she brought this guy there, and so because I'm wondering, how would you know how to just take, so it has to be some more to the story. But this is what she said to me, like she brought him there and she had something that she told him to put in the water, and when she put it, there was a ripple and the thing was just going around and then it gone down into the water, so it was okay. And then the ripple came, and that, I don't know what transpired after that. But for me, I know, like I always had like my whole family, like me, I'm always obsessed with water, and I always think it's because I'm a Scorpio, it's a water sign. But I'm always, even from a little girl, my mom used to say that I would always want to run to a river, like always going back to the water. Like people say your daughter is running away, like the river is calling me. And I remember she told me that she just said to me, you can breathe underneath the water. There's actually a place under, remember I'm like 11, 12, 13, like, why are you telling me this? I don't know. But she said to me, you can breathe underwater. I'm looking like, but then when people are telling you things like that, you're not taking it in. So I'm like, okay, like really? Who? How? Me, my head don't process anything like that. You're telling, but why this person is telling me, I have no idea. And this is a close family, my own blood, like so close. So I even saw her doing evil things. And it's like my blood, where I'm even fearful, not like fully fearful, is like I can't go around them and not eat. And I'm knowing that if I eat from them, I know that they're not clean. They would do something to tamper with the food spiritually. They would just, the heart is just not clean. They're just far from God, put it that way. So it's not like a fear, but I don't know how to turn them down, because like I said, it's close family member. But anyway, fast forward now to, I'm living in the UK, and I notice I'm having constant dream about the water. I see a merman, not the female, coming asking me to come in the water to stay with them. And I'm always like, wake up with my room, I'm flood, like my room flood. I woke up, there's no water, but I can see my room is surrounded in water. Then I noticed I would be going to the pool, going to, and a girl used to say, girl, you come like you have some marine spirit on you, because you're always going to water. And I'm always like, oh please, I'm just liking water. But I remember I bought fish and I have them in my room, and I put them in this tank, this tropical fish. And I would go to the tank and like, oh, look at my babies, just like you would have your pet and you would say that. But I'm like, what am I saying? And I said, you know what, let me correct myself. They're not my babies. I'm not a fish, so they can't be my babies. I just love them. They're my pets. So I correct myself, because I know word is powerful. But one night I had this vision where I'm walking on the water, and then I see, like in a circle, some golden chair come up, and these people are on it. They didn't look strange, but they were like powerful people. And they said to me, you need to come back home. And I'm like, I'm walking in nice gown. I look so amazing. And I'm like, come back home. How? What? And then constantly I keep bombarding with vision where I'm under the water, I'm breathing and I'm speaking to people. They don't have fish body. Where I can say they're half fish and half, they're like people underneath, and I'm breathing like I'm under. And then I can see when I come up, I come out of the water like I'm catching my breath now. And I'm like, how I still can't process it till today. Then I notice like sometimes I'm sleeping, I feel water, like somebody pour a bucket of water on me. And I'll get up coughing, like literally coughing. And I was like, God, what is this? And I'm always like, when I'm praying, I remember I visit a church and the man was saying, we break marine spirit. And I start to flutter. And the man said, oh, as I'm praying for you, I see a fish going down in the water. And I'm like, I didn't tell anybody about this. So why is he saying that? But anyway, I'd never visit back his church because it was like, I'm not going down that road. But in the end, I'm like, when I'm praying about marine spirit, my body began to manifest. I am fluttering like a whole fish. My foot, like I will be on the ground, kicking like I can't stand. Like I literally can't stand. And I'm like, God, in my heart, it's like I want to give up and I want to break. Like, how am I going through this? Who is this wicked person? Did I even open doors for this to happen to me? How? I'm asking God question. Like, they say you can't question God, but I want to know the ins and outs so this thing can break. I pray. One time I have this vision where I see this being standing on the water, and I'm moving like the speed of light over this crystal water, but this more like a heavenly thing, not under the sea. And I'm like, why everything surrounded with sea? Someone standing on the sea, or I myself walking on the sea? I don't know. I can't tell what it is. God has not revealed it 100% to me as yet. It's still a battle that I'm going through, and I don't know. I still have vision about the water. I detach myself. I denounce myself from the rivers back home. And even like I had this vision one time where the river, I find myself like I was in the water, but like, when somebody pass out in the water and then I get up and I start running home. But when you're in the water, how your face water soak, they always call it water soak, where your face just look a bit strange. And like I'm running from the path on the way home, and like people are looking at my face because it's been underwater for some time, and they were like afraid of me. And I'm like, God, what is this? And I remember one time I had a vision where a spirit came and said, come and look, I want to show you something. And I'm under the water, and they said, okay, we're going to release this. And then he said, we're going to release Leviathan. And I'm like, what? How am I having these? Who is taking me? How am I leaving my spirit? Me that I'm praying, God bound me. Let me be in my body. Let my spirit not be traveling, be doing unknowingly things. I just want your angel to encamp round about me on each side, every side, on the door with the blood. I'm doing that. I fortify myself. Yet I'm underwater. Yet I'm dreaming about water. Yet I'm dreaming about merman calling me, telling me to come. It's just diabolic. So I constantly pray, fast. I don't fast that much now. I'm quite thin, so I don't fast that much. But I pray a lot. I pray without cease. But I don't know if any man or woman of God that is going through this kind of thing, and what is the best way to expel this kind of dreams, because and these kind of, I don't want them. And I tell God, if it's his will for me to have them, let it be done. But if he can take it away, it would be good, because I don't want to have anything to do with the kingdom under there. And it is real, because I remember now that I'm talking, that I was coming from school one time, and I was, we're not supposed to go in the river, and I took my cousin and we went in the water. She couldn't swim, so I said, don't worry, I'll hold you. And she slipped from my hand, and I see a ripple again, and it was taking her down. I have to grab her by the head and pull her out, and she was like, I felt something sucking me in. And I know this kingdom is real. But anyway, if you know, are you going through anything like this, like, share and comment subscribe to my channel. Thank you.